Hey guys, it's James Cassin here.
With Michelle.
Welcome to the final video of Standard United's Series 4. So remember guys to hit a thumbs up on the video and also comment down below if you have enjoyed all the episodes of this series, and if subscribe to the channel if you're not already. So this is going to be the final bonus video and literally the final video of the Standard United series, and as you know, as it's a bonus, we are going to go through all of the stats of all the players. So at further ado, we've got Hugo Lloris. It is now going on to retirement. 54 appearances with 11 clean sheets in all competitions. He has done very well, and he has been fantastic since he was a free agent when we brought him in. Next up, I'm going to skip Bartlett because he will count as a striker. Next up is Daniel Stringholm, 23 years old. His overall went to 73. He only got 10 appearances because Lloris was holding him off. We now will go through to the left backs with Kobe Hernandez Foster, 22 years old. Ended up getting to 73 rated overall. He did get the one goal, which was in the Premier League, and he got 2 assists and got 6 clean sheets. No, 6 assists and 8 clean sheets. Janssen ended up coming in, 19 years old. He got 5 clean sheets under 23 appearances. David Albert, who did play 28 games, got 3 assists and getting 7 clean sheets. Baptiste Blanchard, I know I called him Blancard throughout the series. I have actually been going back through and I didn't know how to pronounce some of these names, so for the final time I do apologise. As you can see there, he ended up getting 1 assist and 3 clean sheets within 26 appearances. Next is Ben Wright. I got it right this time. 31 years old and he only played 7 appearances. Jackson Hurst, who is now going to retire. He only played 7 games this season. He didn't play in the FA Cup and he did play in the Community Shield. Next is Fran Gonzalez. He overall went up to 74. He had a very good season. 38 appearances, 1 assist, and he got 6 clean sheets. Francisco Aceba, he's now on the retired list as well. 42 games, just the 1 assist and 8 clean sheets. Min Jae Kim, there's only one thing to say about this guy. He scored his first Standard United goal in the final episode, so what a way to mark his first ever goal with 1 goal in the final against Spurs, 2 assists and 6 clean sheets. Next is Kieran Cortez. He got 1 goal, which is in the Premier League, with 35 appearances, 2 assists and 4 clean sheets, and he only had the 1 yellow card over his head. Jackson Godfrey only was a backup for Cortez and Kim if one and 2 got injured. He did play 15 games, he got 2 assists and got 2 clean sheets. Peter Noble, who has actually been at the club from the very, very beginning, is 24 now and he's only made the 3 appearances. Next up, we move on to the midfielders. Next is Kirill Bandora,
The Explorer.
As you can see, he absolutely blitzed the league this year. 54 games, 18 goals. He got 32 assists in all competitions, and he got 9 clean sheets. This kid was absolute amazing this season, especially the 2 goals he got in the final, especially that scissor kick like Pablo Di Canio did against Wimbledon when he played for West Ham. What a finish. And the chip as well. Next up is this guy called Miguel Barrera. So behind the scenes, I didn't record to say that I brought this kid in. I only brought him in because he started sulking saying I'm leaving the club, this, that and the other. So that's the main reason why I brought him in. Next up is Noah Rupp. He only got the 2 goals in 14 games. He got the 1 yellow card, 1 assist and the 1 clean sheet. Next up is young Ewan Stevens. Just the 5 games this year and not much to go on about him. Same with Antonio Rival as well. He was another one who was trying, but he actually went up by 5 while he was in the youth academy. So he went up from being 60 to 65. Next is Oni Valakari. 40 games, 11 goals, 11 assists, and 7 clean sheets. He did end up picking up 4 yellow cards in the Premier League, so that was one thing to watch out for. Next up is Ying Yang Kai. 29 goals. 29 goals? I wish he did score 29 goals. 29 appearances, 8 goals, 9 assists, and 4 clean sheets. Some of the goals he scored this season were absolutely electric. No matter how far out he'd shoot, he would actually score. Next up is Ludovic Rees, who was our most expensive player we brought into this series. 24 goals, 7... I gotta stop saying that. I keep looking at goals first. 24 appearances, 7 goals, 7 assists, and 8 clean sheets. Next is Alfonso Esposito, who ended up scoring 21 goals in all competitions, 14 assists in 45 appearances, and he did end up picking up 7 clean sheets. Next up is Aaron Sellemans. Nice player that we brought in. As you can see, 27 appearances, okay, right that time, 13 goals and 6 assists. He did end up getting 7 clean sheets as well. He actually did have a very good season, partnering Esposito at front and also helping Figueira out. But we'll get to Figueira shortly. Next up is Shola Shoitere. 24 games, 6 goals, 2 assists, and 4 clean sheets. He did end up playing a lot on the right, and then I ended up trying to create him going down the front, but it didn't end up working, so I ended up sticking him around the centre attacking role if Esposito or Sellemans would get injured. Next up is Rivamiza Dancer, Tetiadu Mensah. 45 appearances, 10 goals. He got 23 assists, so the exact same thing like Bandora got. He got 32. But Adamenta gets 23. Got 9 clean sheets and just a 1 yellow card. Next up is Juan Manuel Sanabria. 23 appearances, 3 goals, 5 assists, and 4 clean sheets. Ethan Walker, I'm actually surprised he played that many games like he did, as he ended up getting 3 goals, 2 assists, and 15 appearances for the club. Next is Gao Hasheng.
Oh, he's appeared this season, has he?
For 3 games, that's it. I couldn't really fit him in the squad this season because we had Forget, we had Bartlett jumping in and out of the squad. We had Shoitere trying to get into the role as well. But even if I did continue the series, Gawasheng would actually be leaving the club. So it was a bit of a waste of a signing I brought in, but I wish he would have done better. But sadly, he didn't get up to speed. As he is now 28 and he's 56 overall. Not a chance.
Could have done better if he'd have shown up earlier, I think.
Should have done. Next up is Luigi Ronaldo. Now, as you notice, he's only played 2 games and he did get a goal and an assist. And he actually stole the number 10 shirt when I didn't select him to go onto that. I could have changed it throughout the season, but I thought, what's the point? He was another kid who ended up coming in when he was 65 rated, and he ended up going into 67 via the youth academy. We're now going to go to the main mountain himself, Wahid Figueira. What a season he has had. 51 appearances with 45 goals in all competitions, 16 assists throughout the league, and he got 7 clean sheets. This guy was an absolute phenomenal signing we had. Going back to Series 2 when we first signed him for £2.05 million. Oh, sorry, 2.4, I remember it just on the top of my head. As you notice now, I'm going to go to the financial and look how much he is worth. He's gone from 2 million to £70.5 million. And same with the rest of these guys here. Mainly the top couple, they are now all worth over a couple of million. But even Adam Mensah, I'm actually surprised he's second. Esposito third. Reece, we ended up signing for £26.2 million, but he's only worth 23.5. But he is on big wages. Oops, I've just come off the page. My apologies. But we end up moving on to, where are we now? Oli Barry. So we only ended up playing 2 games. He did score and get an assist in the Carabao Cup. Next is Juan Becerra. He had only 4 games, so he did get 3 goals and 3 assists. Now that's what you call absolute class. I didn't get him into the team. I did bring him in, but he was just not the material I was looking for. So I'd rather sat him out because, like I mentioned, I'm not going to say it. I will say it again because we did have Bartlett, Thierry, Figueiredo, and all them up front, and then we had Ronaldo after him, and then we had whoever. Next up is Federico Makeda. 8 games, no goals, and 1 assist. That's all he had. It was actually, I don't like saying it, but it was very poor this season because he didn't. It's not just like I tried to get him into the team, but there was a point where I'd end up having a shot. This is what mainly I cut out on all of the edits. But he'd have a shot and he'd either 1, fluff it, 2, it'd get blocked, or 3, it would just lose the ball out of the blue. So that is the one reason why I didn't start picking Makeda anymore. And finally, we have got Jacob Bartlett, the main leader of Standard United himself. Been here since the first series, all the way up to Series 4. He's got up to 56 overall. From that stupid rating, the game glitched from making him a 28 overall keeper. But it was with striker's stats. If I actually had him now, it would be him and Figueiredo up front. And I guarantee it will probably be around 85 rated if the game done it correctly. But in his stats, 27 games, 22 goals, 7 assists, 5 clean sheets, and just the 1 yellow card. And that concludes the end of the bonus video. So thank you very much for watching all the stats. There's not that much for me to go through now, as this is now officially goodbye, and we'll roll on into a brand new series when we hit FIFA 23.
If you have enjoyed this, enjoyed this series overall and would like to see some of James's other comment, please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel.
And hit the notification bell. If you have not, you get to see all my videos when they pop up on your devices. I'm James Cassin.
And I'm Michelle.
And this is now an official goodbye. Thank you to Wahid Figueiredo and Jacob Bartlett, who've done amazing for the season. Also Bandora, Adam Mensah, literally all the Standard United players from Series 1 to 4. So we're going back to like Willis, we're going back to the likes of Hollander, we're going back to Foxy when he scored that beautiful strike within the first couple of episodes. We've literally had everything in this series. We've had long shots, we've had headers, we've even had silly own goals. It's been absolutely amazing to do this series.
Not to mention the absolute screamer goals as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to end up scoring streamers, especially the Yankai ones that I am actually going to miss. But roll on FIFA 23, where I will be returning with Standard United. Without further ado, make sure you guys stay alright, stay safe, and stay standard.
Roll on the future.
Adios.